Hey, this is Not the Girl Next Door show, and I have a special guest today. I have Tanner from Rags and Riches. How are you today, Tanner?
I am doing good. How are you doing?
I am doing great, and you guys are doing a lot of big things since we talked last time. You guys are completely busy, and we'll talk about that. But first, let's tell the listeners who may not know who you guys are, talk a little bit about the band, where you guys are from, what kind of music you are. Tell us a little bit about Rags and Riches.
Absolutely. So we started in 2017, my brother and I, and started just tracking songs and writing a bunch of material, getting all the groundwork done. And then in 2019, we released our very first single, Speed of Sound, and started playing our live shows. From there, in October, we did a 68-day tour that ended at the end of the year, and then we are currently on a 46-day tour right now. But our music style is pop rock. Some similar interest in genre is kind of like 21 Pilots, Imagine Dragons, 30 Seconds to Mars.
And where do you guys originate from? Where are you guys at when you're not touring?
Yeah, we are out of Lexington, Kentucky.
And how's the music scene there? I mean, is there a big rock music scene there, or is it really varied?
It's more focused on singer-songwriter, folk, Americana, stuff like that, classic rock, but not much more than that overall.
Now let's first talk about where you guys have been, because you guys over the past year, well, not even a year, you guys have been all over the place, and I had the perfect opportunity to see you guys a couple of times this summer and fall, and all I can say is you guys kill it.
Thank you.
You guys are one of those bands where they can hear your music all day long on the radio, on any kind of media, but to see you guys live, you guys are a three-piece band, and you guys just blow it away, just blow it out of the water, no matter where you go, no matter if your crowd is hundreds, thousands, or whatever it is, you guys kill it.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
So how has the touring experience been for you guys? Can you tell me some crazy touring stories? How has it been touring all over? I mean, you guys have been constant, pretty consistent on your runs. I mean, like, you guys are gone, home, back, gone. So is it tiring? Do you love it? Tell us some stories about touring.
Yeah, no, we've been loving it. It's been incredible to see all the different places. We've just been in the U.S. right now, but it's incredible to see just different things that none of us have been to up until this point, and especially getting to go play music there also is amazing. Seattle was great for our music style, especially West Coast was just, we really hit a lot of places there that really enjoyed what we're doing. But yeah, the experience of being on the road and everything has been a blast together, and a lot of memories made, and crazy stories to say the least. But
well, tell us one of your craziest stories that have happened while you guys on tour. Maybe a show story, a fan story, anything. Tell us what's happening in the world of Rags and Riches.
Yeah, I think probably one of the coolest experiences we had was we were playing right outside of Sacramento, and a girl came running in to the show, like, because we were playing real close to the doorway, and she came running in. She was like, "Oh my gosh, you guys are Rags and Riches," and we were like, "Yeah," and she was like, "I've been listening to you guys to Speed of Sound since March," and this was November, so it was just cool that we got that recognition out west and stuff, and people knew who we were to a certain extent in certain places.
That is awesome. Now, do you think that Do you think that's touring, even though one of the people in the band is your brother, do you think it's brought you guys closer as a band, or do you think it's helped the relationship, or is it hard, as relationships go, as a band, being on tour like that, being together for so much time? You guys are with each other 24 hours,
Yeah.
7 days a week.
I would say a little bit of both, but for the most part, we've just gotten really tight with our show and everything, and just all three of us are very spontaneous on stage and come up with a lot of like cool, unique things that we've never practiced and just pull it off on stage or try something that we haven't before, and then we start incorporating that continuously in the set night after night. So it has its pros and cons of, doing it consistently, for sure.
So, since you guys have been on tour all the time, do you guys still write music while you're on the road, or is that something you take time aside when you guys get home and be like, okay, we're going to sit down and do this, or does that come with the spontaneity as well? You guys think of songs, throw stuff together. How has the writing process worked for you guys?
Yeah, it's been it's a little bit more challenging just being on the road to do that, but continuous lyrics are, being written while we're gone, and then we set most of our time aside when we get back to do the actual music to it and everything like that. But a lot of the lyrics and things come from being on the road and inspired by a certain situation or just thinking about a lot of stuff. There's all, you're driving so many miles a day, it's like your brain's wandering, and it just opens your mind to write a lot of different things that you wouldn't have written otherwise.
Now, you guys have a single you just released. Was that a song that was written while you guys were on the road, or is that a song that you guys kind of had in the pocket beforehand, before you guys went out on tour?
Actually, it was kind of a crazy story, the way the song. So I had written a lot of the lyrics to that song back in June, and I showed it to Peyton before because he does all the producing of everything, and he just wasn't ready to start the music for that one specifically yet. And so I was on tour, and we didn't think anything of it, but while we were getting close to being back, he was like, when we get back, let's do that song. And so we got back and pretty much jumped on it pretty quickly and knew exactly where we wanted to go with everything on it. It just came pretty quick on how fast the song came together when we got back.
Now, the new song is called Edge of Time. Can you tell us a little bit about maybe what the song's about, or what message you want to convey in the song?
Yeah, there's a ton of different messages in this song. And it's cool there's been a lot of recent reviews and things come out about this song. And so it's been cool to see different people's perspectives of this song. But I think the overlining thing of this song is just in a dog-eat-dog world, like going after what you want and never letting anything or anyone get in the way of that. No matter how challenging life gets, or like the highs and lows of life, just staying focused and going after it.
That is a pretty positive outlook, and I think you guys radiate positivity and energy at a live show, in all your cinematography and your shorts and videos that I've seen. How does it feel when you mentioned, somebody had been listening to your music since March, and how does it feel when especially when you're touring, places that aren't close to home, and you see fans singing your song and you see all of your hard work go into play? How does it feel when you see people, totally vibing out and they're into your music, mouthing your lyrics and the whole thing? How does that feel when you're on stage?
That part's probably one of the most rewarding things, or just encouraging things to us. Just knowing that people are enjoying what we're doing and a part of it equally as much as we are, and it inspires us to continue doing what we're doing and releasing more and more material.
So what if you guys could pick up the phone tomorrow and say, we would love to go on tour with these bands, who would be like the ultimate dream tour for you guys to like be on tour with?
Yeah, I think it's a little all over the place still, but I think with our genre being able to do so many different styles within, we still would love to do stuff with 21 Pilots, Imagine Dragons, 30 Seconds to Mars, but also, I mean, anywhere from your main pop artist to like Post Malone or anything as well. Just we can pretty much hop to any area, but we'd love to tour with quite a bit of people. The list can go on and on.
And you know what? I think you kind of hit the nail on the head, because you guys, I believe, reach across, you guys go across any boundaries of genres, subgenres, anything you want to say, because when you say it's pop rock, not that music at all has an age range, but you guys meet, what people are listening to in their, early teenage years all the way up to, well above that, people in their 70s, 80s, anything in between. And, the two shows I was at, and I'm a people watcher, I really am, and just a little short background is, obviously I know you guys, so when I saw you both times, I had already known the music, so I kind of watch everybody, and, I saw people older than me, I saw people lots younger than me, like really, jamming out to your guys' music and really enjoying what they saw. So you guys do reach across everywhere and reach out to everybody with your music. I think that's awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, it's definitely something that even in the very beginning when we started writing, we wanted it to be for everyone, not just a certain age or anything specific.
Now, what do you guys have planned that you can talk about, of course, for the rest of 2020?
Yeah.
Even though we're at the beginning stages, we're going on tour. We have a new song that just released. What's next? What's the plan?
So at this point, we get back home March 14th, and then from there, we plan on releasing quite a bit of material, a lot more singles throughout the rest of this year. A little bit more continuous than last year. And then we have some more touring dates lined up for the remainder of this year, but nothing to confirm as of just this second.
Okay, definitely. Well, we always know things are in the works, so, and we always know that there's things that we can't talk about quite yet until they're ready. So I'll be looking forward to seeing that. Where can people find your music? Where can people find your merchandise? Are you guys all over social media? Do you guys have a website? Plug your band right now and tell us where to find you.
Yeah, you can get all of our merch and find everything on our main website, www.ragsandrichesmusic.com. And then you can get us on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. Our user handles are Rags and Riches Music on Facebook and Instagram, and _ Rags and Riches on Twitter.
And you guys have merchandise, because that's the big thing. That's the big band merch. I was like, I don't know, especially with Rock Rage Radio, like everybody makes it a point, to get their band merch and spend hundreds of thousands of dollars. And I know that's what you want to hear on band merch.
Yeah.
But do you guys have merch on your site as well?
We do. We have a huge store on there with everything we have right now, minus a few products and then some other new material in the works. But everything is on our website at the www.ragsandrichesmusic.com.
All right. Well, I thank you, Tanner, for coming on the show. Come back anytime. Hopefully you guys
Absolutely. Thank you for having us.
Hitting Illinois sometime soon again, and I can come see you guys. But thank you for coming on, and I know you guys are going to kill it wherever you go.
Thank you.